J Drone here. This is HUBSAN Desire, and just going to show you basic calibration of the compass and startup. First thing we're going to do, we are going to connect our connectors here. Come on, let's go. I got big hands, so this doesn't work out really well. Let's see here, and it'd help if we're actually putting it in the right direction. So what we're going to do, we're just going to take the battery out. Hopefully there's enough room to put the battery back in the bay. Bams up, and we have lights, so we have power. We're going to put this back in here, and we're going to put this in here, maybe. Come on, hide the cord. Bam, it's closed. So this was from a Drone Days member. They wanted to do a trade with me. I said, dude, look, if we're going to trade something used for something new, you got to send it to me, that way I could test it out. And right away I could see the blades have a little bit of scuffing on it. There is a brand new set of blades in there, so I'm not too worried about that, so long as this will just work. So we're going to turn this on. Set compass 1, it says. So we're going to set compass 1. Still says set compass 1. Set compass 2. So we're going to lift it up. Easiest way to do this is have your propeller blades like this, and then you can go straight around. And again, we're just going straight around. Bam, we're set. And right now we have 0 satellites. I have trees above me because it has started to drizzle a little bit, but I wanted to just get this out and make sure it worked. And again, we have 0 satellites. I don't know. I'm just going to see if the motors fire here. Motors do fire. We'll lift up a little bit with it. I don't need GPS on this. Okay. So definitely flies. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around this way. There is a road there, so I got to be careful. I'm flying in close quarters here because, again, it has lightly started to rain. I just really wanted to test this out, and I still haven't gotten any GPS satellites because I'm underneath trees and whatnot. There's a really good look at it. I'm just going to turn it this way. Still no satellites, so we are going to set this down. I want to make sure this is going to get satellites. We're just going to set it down there, and down and out should shut the motors off. Down and out does shut the motors off. We're going to set this here. Let's see if it's raining still. It's still kind of drizzling here. Still don't got any satellites. I'd assume it's the drone itself that's supposed to get satellites. So we're gonna come out here, and it's really not raining that bad. It's kind of drizzling. So we're gonna go down the street just a little bit, and we'll actually go over here. I'd like this to get some satellites to make sure it works. We'll go up here. And again, this is from a member from Drone Days. He really didn't want the drone and wanted something that I had brand new and wanted to do a trade. So this is me testing it, and it also shows you guys how to do the calibration and whatnot. So I think just off of this black area here, we should be good. I'm just going to set this down then. So we'll set this down here, and what I might actually do is take it up and do my Alcema trick and see if we can get some satellites on this. Which that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I really don't want to wait forever. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take it up. Still no satellites on her. Come on, she should be grabbing satellites by now. There, we got 2 satellites. Got 2 satellites. Still moving around. Should probably have more than 2 satellites. If you want the GPS to kick in properly, we have 3 satellites. I'm just gonna bring her down this way and bring her back. We have 4 satellites. 4 satellites, and she's still not holding. I think like 8 to 12 is ideally of what you want. Yeah, she's still moving all the way around though with just 4 satellites. Not getting no more than 4 satellites here though. Could be where I'm at. I do hear a light tapping, which I think actually one of the propellers might be lightly bent and hitting one of the marks. Right now we have 7 satellites. Let's see if she'll sit. Okay, right there. At 7 satellites, she kind of sits where you want her to. Right there, it's kind of in GPS hold right there at 7 satellites. I'm gonna bring her in closer just for a look. So this definitely works. So the trade we're gonna go with that light tapping that I'm hearing. We're gonna investigate that really quickly as soon as we drop her. To me, I think it's coming from this one. So we are going to bring her down. And right now we have 8 satellites and it's pretty steady. Cool looking drone, really cool looking drone. I've never really tested the camera on this. We'll definitely get that done at some point. As you can see, it's kind of pitching against the wind. And right now we have 10 satellites. And she's trying to stay right where she is. But so everything works as should. The only thing I'm not thrilled about is a little bit of tapping going on. But we're going to sit this down and see what that is. Down and out, we'll shut the motors down. Let's see. Okay, that's spinning freely, that's spinning freely, that's spinning freely. This one has a hiccup. Has a skip. Like as you can see, I'm spinning it. There's a light skip in there. I'm not really sure what that would be about. Maybe a bad tooth on the gear or something. And eventually that's gonna wear down, but let's just go ahead and put this back up again. Come on. Down and out. Yeah, this back, we'll get this over here. Should be staying. I got enough satellites that should be staying. Let's hold right there. Back right red motor has a slight click in it. And actually, let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna do the trade anyway, just out of good nature. So we're gonna set this down. It flies, it works. Some small slight issues with it, down and out. We'll hold it out. I have 11 satellites. Yeah, even over here, you can see there's not really much of a crease there. There's a slight crease there. And the propeller blades, I'm not sure if this was on this one. It was either on this one or that one. You have heavy scuffing here, so maybe it hit something and something's just out of jar slightly. And again, it's not too big of a deal. It's just probably a tooth. Alright guys, I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and have a wonderful day. HUBSAN Desire.